much like the way I'm looking at it is any mid hero that was kind of picked up in the previous patch but didn't get touched. For example, Templar Assassin is like really good in this patch simply because you didn't get nerfed.
Yeah, that's how it works.
So Ember Spirit, he didn't get nerfed in the last patch, right? I don't think so.
No, he didn't. Oh, let's see here. I don't understand Lance's draft at all. At all. They have pretty strong lanes, I guess. Like, I don't even know if VP's lineup is good anymore. This is a fucking PO. Like, I don't think it does anything anymore. Like, cause like I see VP to have like Spirit Breaker, Darkseer, Winter Raven, Ember Spirit. They have these like heroes that can back up. Oh no, is there another?
Goodbye, FNG.
It's happening again.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be ice charged. There's no like charge out of here.
We have first blood.
VP just get caught in that first blood scenario way too often.
At least they don't get their ward D-warded this time.
Yeah, they get up both wards. Without vision, Bulldog's not going to be able to contest for that bottom rune, so they should be able to get.
Oh no, he's dead too!
Oh my god, are you serious? Lil is dead as well.
They're defending. Like in the spam moment. There's an Ill in the PL too, like that's like triple defend.
Wait, so who? Tusk got both the kills. Tusk has boots plus another 450 gold.
Again, actually.
Again, Nuts is like the richest support you've seen by the horn blowing.
Alright, Ember Spirit first Flesh Rack, round 1. To Mal for Shiki. Got him.
Yeah, this is a very bad matchup.
Oh wow, he didn't get the batting ring? What happened? Wait, what? Oh no, he got the kills. Oh wow, he got level 2 so early. Oh no, that's so hurt. Like, cause he's still stunned, right? And he activated shield on his own. You know, that's gonna work out. He's not gonna be able to hit the stun probably. And then he just lightning them. And G's like, what? What just happened? I don't get it.
So now G's already down a healing salve, and he's only got 2 shared tangles left. Oh man. And every single CS matters at this point in time because you got to get that bottle, but G probably is going to have to splurge for some regen. I don't think he could go for the bottle now, not against this Flesh Rack with such a huge start.
Honestly though, like, G's probably going to do fine mid, and then they have a Darkseer against Remoter. That's quite nice. Darkseer? And then this Necro might struggle in this lane. And if he does, then VP is looking fine. I just, like, VP had a... I like their draft better going into the game, but then Ember's getting ganked mid.
Turns around, actually gets the chains with the Winter Wyvern here, slows down Nuts a bit more, but they just got to make sure this the first 4 levels go okay for the Ember Spirit, and then once you get that level 3 where you can soak up 350 damage, things turn around a bit more.
Oh no. They missed a Centaur kill, top lane. Lilin missed it.
So what, they're just going to rotate around with FNG when he gets this level 2, I guess, and then keep this as a dual lane, putting pressure on the Necrophos?
Yeah, like, PO's a pretty good offlaner. He can escape the Tuskar tank. So, he'll be fine. They have a Spirit Breaker to back him up. And he just TPO with Spirit Breaker. After Snowball's used, they don't have any stuns.
No. Lobith's Invis rune does show off Nuts positioning, and they're actually going to go for G still, and they will be able to catch him. There's not much. Well, Cold Embrace will actually stall up things a little bit. Charge on through. They can actually turn this one around beautifully if the heal is enough, and they'll get the counter kill onto Nuts. Very nicely played by Lil.
FNG, come on, dude. Don't do that. Like, do you see what FNG just did? He got a kill, and then he went back and last hit it. Like, no, dude, you're a Spirit Breaker. You go for it. Go for the casino hit. he could have got the hit off on Flesh Rack, and then if he bashed him twice, he would have killed him. I mean, probably what happened, but like, you definitely go for that play. No way you go back to deny it.
Casino hit. I like it. Did you go to the casinos at all in New Orleans?
No. Like, I was gonna go, someone really wanted to go, but I was just too tired, and like, I had a really early flight. So, EG went though. Yeah, believe me, I saw EG there.
BBD was having a good time. And So we still have Ember Spirit is slightly ahead of S4 now in experience, which he's about to get that critical level 5, where the Flame Guard will be able to soak up pretty much the full combo of the Leshrac. Illidan, well, he's got the Doppelganger, so he can always get out from these Ice Shards. Not a problem. So things are going quite all right for VP. Broodmother's reached a point, though, that now you just start creep scooping. Darkseer's obviously just going to tank up the wave at the same time, and we'll be at a weird, awkward stalemate.
This Darkseer has like triple the CS of Broodmother. But I'm sure some of those spiders, so it's probably only 2.
Yeah. Hey, he's going to be caught here.
He should be fine, right?
It's Surge out! Oh god, he lives with just 2 HP. He's now going to be able to get the healing salve off. And Emerald Bulldog, he's got a Soul Ring, but he's not going to be able to catch DK Phobos in time. The full healing salve is there, and he just lives at the slightest margin.
DK Phobos was cocky as fuck. He actually didn't live with 2 HP. He lived with like 100, but then he activated Soul Ring. And then he had 2 HP.
What did he activate Soul Ring?
It's on cooldown. Look at Soul Ring. Oh shit, he's gonna kill him.
Oh man, if he'd stayed on top of Admiral Bulldog there, because he couldn't walk through the trees once you've taken damage.
Yeah, he should. Like, I don't think he knows that. Play Broodmother? No, he does play Broodmother.
Yeah, he's one of the best Broodmother players out there.
Like, why did he do that? That was weird. He was still in there. Like, he assumed he ran away.
Illidan is going to be caught here. The Cold Embrace isn't going to be enough. There's enough magic damage at top lane. And even better, Necrophos gets the kill, so that status works into their favor.
Bottom tower is being attacked.
Oh, look at this gank. FNG, he's got the dust. As soon as Broodmother shows to throw out the Q, they get the kill. But the problem's going to be if he never shows. Nice identifying the right Ion Shell creep really quickly.
Oh, it's really fast, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't give away too much.
Is that Vacax? Like, what the fuck? That was actually insane.
Alright, the Broodmother's going to show up eventually. FNG. Oh, did he get spotted? I think he got spotted.
Oh, he got pinged out there.
Yeah. So, nice awareness from Admiral Bulldog.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Is G gonna get a haste rune? Or is Esper gonna get the Esper rune? Let's see.
G, and the 6-minute rune is Bounty and Regen for S4. He may be caught in the process of picking up that regen. He's going to continue to run upwards, slowed down by the ranch. Oh yeah, Lil's so far behind. In fact, I'm surprised Illidan is even chasing at all.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
DK Phobos just trying to interrupt the farm of the Broodmother as much as possible.
It's gonna be like one of the most farmed Darkseers of all time.
Yeah,
so
he's 2 levels over. Oh, he got him! Yep, there's no escape. They're going to be able to have the dust, and Admiral Bulldog is dead. Darkseer gets the kill, and this is going to be an incredibly fast mech. Yeah, oh god, he's going to... Wait, what? He didn't jump to his Remnants, he didn't have the mana. Oh man, S4 barely dies still, but it's far enough that Illidan does get caught by the snowball, and now with all these TPs in, G's going to be still going down. The charge comes through, Lil's going to get popped underneath the tower, and G just slowly but surely run down by the right clicks of Loda. Oh, he doesn't actually have the aura, so G not fine. Ice shards and block out from the spider legs. That was not worth it at all.
No, it really wasn't. That wasn't too bad though, honestly. But it's a lot of rotations.
Yeah.
They're Broodmother too mid. Like, what? Why? What was that about? I mean, it doesn't matter, it just runs in the jungle.
I have no idea.
It's not too bad, it's only like a few hundred gold difference.
Yeah. Okay, I guess you're right.
But, this, like, the thing of this Darkseer hero is, like, even though he gets so fat, he's so useless. Like, he's a good hero, but he's a hero that makes other cores work. Because he pushes out lanes, like, and he allows his teammates to just do things together. He pushes out lanes up from far away. But then, as a hero himself, like, when there's a fat Darkseer, you don't really fear for it. Unless other people are fat.
Right. And you don't have another core to actually stop the Broodmother, so you kind of have to keep the Darkseer there in order to keep the Broodmother from pushing.
If they had a really fat, like a Blade Dagger Starter or something like that, then it's way more scary than this Darkseer who has a mech. I mean, he's still super fat, so like, he'll still be strong armor. It just... The lines are... I don't understand this draft in either side, dude. Hopefully it all works out too, so I can play him again. It's like one of the most played heroes. They're going mid.
Charged in, S4 gets chained up. They don't have the ultimate from SB, and they're actually going to complete that remnant, but once again, S4 is just barely going to live. He managed to nuke down the Ember Spirit, and now it looks like FNG is going to die as well. Loda gets there in time for the one nuke to come out. Now he's going to throw out the ultimate, because why not, Lil? He's going to be down for 49 seconds. 2 different kills for Loda, double for him, and you talking about a fast mech on the Darkseer, you're going to have an equally fast mech on this Necrophos at this rate.
3 kills. He's gonna have it. He actually has it already, doesn't he?
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
I know he's got the recipe. Does he have the headdress?
No, that's weird.
No headdress.
Dire's top tower
He just
is
needs
under
5
siege.
minutes ago. He has it.
Well, DK Povo's gonna farm up this last camp, and then they'll have a mech on him. Does this mean when you pick up the early mech, but you've also got a Broodmother, do you just rotate your heroes into the lane that the Darkseer's at and try and use that mech to push? Because it feels like a shame just to keep a mech bottom.
They have to get kills with mech somehow. It's not just about push the straight up running into a tower and pushing. That's not gonna happen.
Okay. So you're gonna have to move the Darkseer out of the Broodmother lane, right? Which then means the Broodmother gets some space.
Oh, you can do that? You see that? Like mid top?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, this Broodmother just attacked the fur block creep of spiderlings, and then he moved it away, and the fur block still clapped, and it hit 0 spiders. Nobody could do it. Pretty sweet.
What's happening here in this top rune? The smoke up from Ake and Nuts. Hoping to be able to catch somebody here. Nuts is going to position himself for the Cliff Snowball. But there's so many heroes from DP here, that's not going to be a good idea. Meanwhile, FNG is actually pushing out the bottom tier 1 tower. He's going to be successful at taking it. It's from all the damage earlier by the Darkseer. They really need to get FNG to his level 6 though. They need that additional burst of damage in disable against S4. Looks like they're going to go for S4. S4 actually sees that one ahead, but he does manage to get the stun. It was beautiful placement. He read it perfectly, but didn't actually manage to get it. Illidan's got to be careful, though. Loda does have his ultimate, and he's going to be dropping his Skyr's Mage ultimate on the Lil. Then take out one. Now Illidan's going to be taken out from the side as Ake managed to finish him up. They get the chains onto Loda. They'll commit for this kill, but or not. God's actually going to back out. Now they get the heal onto Loda, and DK Bobo's going to be going down. God comes back in with the IO jump, but it's still not enough. 15 HP. The charge completes. They get that kill now, but FNG, he's already into the tier 2 tower. There's no escape from here, and Admiral Bulldog, the mid Broodmother who's showing up for these overextensions from VP, is actually helping out to win these fights for them.
I don't understand what's happening.
Just roll with the ganking, counter-initiating Broodmother, I guess. Nuts. Oh, they get the silence on to G, and he still has that flame guard up, but he quickly gets bursted down by S4, and he goes down once again.
Alright.
I'm a little bit confused with what's happening too. Is there any reason that VP need to play this aggressively?
I don't know. Like VP was like the least Russian team.
Yeah.
So, like they're pretty Russian right now.
That's a pretty good way to put it.
They played very like push heavy, and, like yeah.
Well, they're still gonna try and take up this tier 1 tower even after death after death.
Maybe no one attacked.
Looks like Illidan should be able to get the glyph goes out.
Honestly though, like VP always play around the mid player, and they're not able to do it right now. He's been losing mid, like we're not winning mid. So that's I guess if you don't play their playstyle, they just don't know how to play anymore. They got a tough scar.
Yeah, I'm also following FNG.
He's going for it. God damn,
Yeah, oh no, he's not going to be able to get in. He gets slowed down now. He's just going to get popped. If he got lucky with that last bash, he would have killed the Broodmother. But or if he had just 37 more experience, he would have had his level 6.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
What's happening? Loda.
You need to gank up Loda. He's getting way too much for him.
That guy's really tough to kill.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower
Now that he's got
is being
level 4,
attacked.
Death Pulse, 1000 HP plus a mech.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Drums now complete for our Phantom Lancer,
going
but
again,
he's pretty far behind.
You don't care?
Jesus. This time he doesn't have the Ion Shell. That's pretty important. He gets off the dust. He does have the help from Winter Wyvern with a Splinter Blast. They do a lot of damage. That actually gets his level 6 off of all the Spiderlings that died, and they get the kill.
Oh, spiders, come on.
Illidan, he's gonna get taken out by the Reaper Scythe.
Are they gonna get this top tower here? I think they are. I don't think they're gonna defend that top tower. That's a tower.
Yeah.
Illidan once again dies and then gives away a tower after his death. Those are the worst type. Like some deaths are like not as bad, or like they could be fine, or even good. But it's very rare for it to be good anymore. But this is like the worst type when you lose a tower.
is being attacked. Radiant's top tower is
There's just nothing gained for VP
Dire's middle tower
during this 4-man top.
They already got what they wanted. They got the Broodmother kill.
Yeah.
So, like if no one's protecting the brutes, then that means they're all top right.
Yeah.
So. I mean, he has 4 deaths on the PO, and he's paid
Oh no, this is a bad time for S4 to commit, or sorry, FNG to commit.
Haste rune.
Yeah, that's a haste, unless they somehow chain set him down. They do have the chains, and if they can look over the match, but now the snowball state, they jump away with the remnant. That follows him all the way into the middle lane. It's FNG who now has to get out, but it looks like he's got a charge, so should be fine.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Somehow no one died.
Ice Shard, no, DK Phobos. Sidesteps that one.
They have no Reaper side, but they have a haste rune. Do here. They have Reaper Carls, you know.
Yeah, they get the charge. They're going on S4 here. He actually managed to get off the ultimate there. S4 still has a nice snowball thing, but the haste rune, oh, good Winter's Curse, still gonna lock S4 in. They take out the ton. S4, he's gonna die to the blast. It looks like it. The last right hit. Oh my god, 1880. He actually had to live through all that. FNG now bumps into Admiral Bulldog, but they don't have the vision. They're going on to Loda. Reaper Scythe up in 5 seconds. They gotta be careful because Illidan's quite low. Reaper Scythe 1 more seconds, but Loda chooses to back himself away. Doesn't have the mana for it anymore. Instead goes with the Death Pulse. Now the charge on through. They're going to be able to get Admiral Bulldog with a Splinter Blast. FNG takes up the damage. Now has the Golden Braces. God surges forward. Will be able to catch Ake. Turn around S4. Looking to be able to throw out a stun, but doesn't see the opportunity. Lions just get run over by that Spirit Breaker.
They're really good play. Fucking FNG, he ain't backing now. Like he knows what he's doing. Like he may die a few times, but he don't care.
VP is probably one of the most successful heroes with the Spirit Breaker. FNG just man modes it so much.
That was a surprisingly bad fight by G though. Like S4 lived because he refused to slay. He was playing very scared. And then he had a TP out with a remnant, but he didn't TP for a long time because he was so scared of dying, even though there was no way in hell he was the one that was gonna die. He wasn't gonna kill him, but he thought he was gonna die, so he ran away. So they ended up not killing like 2 more heroes, and he ended up still TPing back to get full mana back. So at the end, he came back in with full mana HP and stuff, but it took them way too long to do that.
No. Illidan, I mean, you were talking about how the Phantom Lancer is not a good hero in this patch, and it's gonna look even worse if he just doesn't get any farm. Like, he's been a part of these fights so much, but he's never been getting the last hits on these kills. He's still sitting at, what, 4K net worth?
He's the lowest scorer in the game.
Yeah.
The Broodmother is pretty low too. The bigger problem is the Broodmother, because the Broodmother as a hero, he's not that good at hero when he's not doing well.
Yeah.
Especially when you go for the Orchids build. Well, if he went Vlads and stuff, he would be more relevant in these fights. He went for Orchids. It might end up paying off later on, way later on. It's tough.
Oh boy.
Did they see him?
Smoke gets popped. They know that Admiral Bulldog's somewhere in these webs on the right-hand side, but VP are still going to keep going with the rest of their heroes. They're going to go into the middle lane and catch Ake, and that'll be a free kill. Alliance don't really respond. I mean, it was a smoke gank for a support, not a big deal.
Yeah, it's
19.5% win rate? Jesus.
We're still in. I'm so glad people lost the PL before I played them, because I wanted to play them. Thank God I didn't play them. Oh, shit.
Loda's charged up here, and he's actually got 2 other heroes nearby. They can commit to this one with the lance. Maybe he should, no, he's too far away.
Ember can go back too. He has a spirit. I mean, bottom root. This Ember is not getting good runes. He's not getting PD or haste. He's getting these fucking illusion runes.
Dire's bottom tower.
Speaking of that, Illidan will get the next illusion.
What is steal? Wait, is he gonna steal? Oh, no.
Oh.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
They're gonna go for the catch on the darks here with the old scepter. They will easily be able to chain stun him down.
That might be a tower.
And Lil's also going to be caught, and unless he wants to brave some sort of winter's curse, but I doubt he wants to. Admiral Bulldog's just running him down through the trees. Doesn't matter if you're flying. If you haven't gotten any damage on Admiral Bulldog, now Lil's going to be slowed down, but he does have the doppelganger, so should still be fine. He gets some silence onto him. Admiral Bulldog still trying to run him down. FNG's ready with the response, though, at a charge at any point. You get a lot of damage out on Illidan. Nuts. Throws up the ice charge. That catches Illidan as well. They brought him incredibly low. They just need one more nuke, but not a chance for Alliance to be able to commit. Instead, they're just going to take this tier 1 tower off of all the kills.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Emerald Bulldog even committing his ultimate there just for the extra damage.
I don't quite understand how these deaths are happening. How did Darkster die there? He has auto shell. And like there are 5 heroes missing off the map and he dies. I guess he just... I guess he thinks he wasn't expecting a Yule, because I guess the other heroes he can't really die.
Yeah, that was the first reveal of the Yule Scepter, to my knowledge. So... he probably just didn't expect that kind of catching mechanism.
Alright, Ember Spirit first remoter, round 1 bottom lane soon, I think.
Meanwhile, we may have a 4 versus 4 in the top lane.
I think Ember needs to deal bottom soon. I think he's gonna save his Spirit and
yeah, they found S4. They do have counter vision. Yeah, you're right. Vacuum back. Ultimate goes down. S4 will be caught. Now they pop the ducks. They'll have to change. They lock him down pretty easily. Oh, they managed to lock in Ice Shards on 2. That's a beautiful setup with the Skyrim Mage ultimate. FNG tries to run on through that one. Chains and a double ultimate. The Reaper Cycle will be able to take out 1, but the Winter's Curse controlling Loda. He has all that extra regen, but he's not going to be enough through the burst damage of G, as it looks like he should be able to just right-click down Loda as the nuke actually comes out from the Phantom Lancer. Alliance, the rest of them will be able to get out. That's a 2-for-2 exchange, but the Broodmother did take that tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
G's playing very... I mean, he's playing normal, I guess, but like he needs to understand like how weird this game is. This game is very weird. Like I see him in that verse.
Silence. And cold embrace at the right time, but the nuke is still enough. Nuts is going to be trading away his life. It looks like has no snowball to stop this one, so still worth it for a while. Oh yeah, the Broodmother going to be able to slow down G pretty significantly with the Orchid. Now the Eels. Oh, nice slight save, but he still managed to get the silence on him. He slowed down enough that he will go down. FNG, he may be caught on the way back out here as S4 is trying to catch up to him. Admiral Bulldog, FNG does have a charge in 3 seconds, but he gets Orchided up, and there it is.
Is that Russian? That might be Rush.
Yeah, that's 4 heroes dead. Next.
I mean, I guess the relevance of what I was saying earlier probably won't matter anymore. But in that fight when I was like, why is G running? Like, because they killed the Leshrac, and once you kill Leshrac, they don't have any AoE on the other heroes. Like, relevant AoE. So if G kept running in with the rest of his teammates, they wouldn't have died to the Scar ability. Because he would tank it, level 11 Scar ability. And they would have threw more spells out, because they would have survived, like threw one more charge. Or something like that, and then they would have won that fight easier. Anyway,
what if DK Phobos gets a really good vacuum here? He does have the combo!
Oh no!
The vacuum! Oh, that's not what you can see. S4, he's going to go for the old Scepter combination on DK Phobos. They're trying to pop him. Skyrim Mage ultimate, they will be successful. Now Illidan's going to be caught. Winter's Curse catches all 4 though. With a splinter blast, they manage to blow up Loda. Great play from Lil, but it is not going to be enough to save this team fight. Or maybe he will. The charge on through, that actually hit 3. FNG will keep on going. Hit on to S4. Great sleight of fist. G's committing to this fight. Will be able to take out Nuts. Admiral Bulldog basing himself off the life steal, but it's not going to be good enough. Now the Yule Scepter on S4, but he goes down as well. What a recovery as Aki is going to die as well on top of that. It started out with a missed vacuum, but it didn't matter. It's FNG, especially with his charge through everything, and then everyone being grouped up like that allowed G. He didn't even have the battle fury, but his AoE damage was significant.
Yeah. Very good play by Bolos, or because he jumped into no vision, so it's very hard to hit vacuum. And then once you kill Leshrac, they don't have any AoE on the other heroes. Like he jumped into no vision, so it's very hard to hit vacuum. And then once you kill Leshrac, they don't have any AoE on the other heroes. So if G kept running in with the rest of his teammates, they wouldn't have died to the Scar ability. like if they're not in the position that you think they're gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
But like it doesn't matter if he misses spells, and you know, I think a lot of people will be like, oh, blaming him because he misses spells and blah blah blah. He didn't do anything that fight, you know, whatever. He used to got carried. So, but like that fight, he jumped in.
Yep.
And he gave a vision for his teammates to use spells,
Mm-hmm.
and he was too tanky, so they had to use all their spells on him. And once again, like Alliance, they don't have any AoE spells except Lushrock. So if they once they use all their spells, they're like free to do whatever the fuck they want, honestly.
Is Aghanims first, like after the mech, obviously, but the Aghanims builds the right build for Necrophos. So we've seen a lot of Necrophoses tank up first.
I think BKB would have been good this game.
Okay.
Oh, that's a BKB on fucking PL. Holy shit, he went drums BKB. Brown Blitz.
That's how you know you're poor, but you have to fight a lot.
I like the item choice.
You think it's just one of those items that's necessary for this kind of game?
I don't know.
Or you actually think this is the new build?
No, I just like it because
Okay.
I like it because no one does this. I like it.
You're such a hipster, Jackie.
Like, I don't know, pick balls to do something like that.
Bottom tower.
Alright, well, tier 2 will fall.
Dire's bottom tower
And
is
it doesn't
falling.
look like Alliance will get anything
Radiant's
for
middle
it.
tower is taking
The
damage.
Alliance, this Broodmother, I used to CRL, right, this game. Hasn't done much. Hasn't been a Broodmother. He's actually like a walking orchid. It's just like, that was his game. Like, if any hero had an orchid, it would be this Broodmother. Like a bad pick.
Top tower is under siege.
G missing the sleight of fist there. Very far forward, but he's got the safety of the Aegis, I guess, to push that far.
Is taking damage. Radiant's top
FNG
tower is
canceling his charge on through. Really surprised that VP are trying to push this out as aggressively as they are, but now the charge commits FNG. He's got the ultimate. The Ult Scepter goes on him, but G, he's going to try and catch S4, and he will be successful. Here comes the mech, and the Death Pulse trying to keep S4 alive, and G's overcommitted here. He has to bounce back to his remnant, but it's going to be FNG who suffers from this positioning. On the left-hand side, they do get the cuss. Here comes the Reaper's Sight, takes out that Spirit Breaker. Down for 70 seconds. Loda, well, he's going to be the target of G here with this. It looks like he's committing for it, but VP, they've heavily overcommitted it.
Are they gonna get the sounds off? He might get the sounds off, bro.
It gets off the sounds. G still gets a lot of distance, so they manage to get the vacuum to try and disrupt some of this combination. DK Bobo plays with his life for that one. S4, oh, he almost goes down. The target from Lil, the right click, get him, Winter Wyvern. He managed to take him down. What a support. He's going to be giving away his life for that one, it seems. As, well, okay, never mind. He's going to fly away. The Broodmother can't really show himself with both Illidan and G still alive, I guess, so.
Like one of the, I don't know. One of the problems with G as a player, honestly.
bottom tower is falling.
Wait,
Plays-
Lil? Jesus. Sorry, go ahead.
Plays way too scared. Like how does this even happen? Like how does he was the one. I mean, no, was it him? No, it wasn't. It was actually just the team. No. How did S4 live there? What's going on?
It was Matt's heals on the Necrophos.
Yeah, like no one followed up. Like he got
Yeah.
chained up and then everyone didn't follow him. Only FNG went and then everyone ran away.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
weird.
it was only FNG and G on the front lines. But then again, I mean, that's a lot to ask for. Well, no, I guess you do have the
it
blinks.
isn't, because they don't have any spells. Like Alliance have no spells. They can't cast spells. Like Alliance, Lushrock can cast spells, and then no one else can have like. They don't have like Ravages or like Epicenter. They
Yeah.
don't have those spells. Like so, if you go in on the Lushrock and the Lushrock can't fight back, then they don't have anything to back him up. It's Snowball and Mercedes for Snowball, but they're not gonna have any counter initiation.
Right. And then they've got also the mobility items as well. The Darkseer and the Winter Wyvern both have blinks. Oh, S4 gets up the Ult Scepter, but this just means round 2 for FNG. Never mind. Force Staff. Oh, what a vacuum with the charge! On 4 heroes, the charge on through! What a setup! And that is going to be just rolling through everyone now. And Loda's going to be the only hero who could escape. But if they're committing pretty heavily to him, they will be able to chase him down all the way to the tier 4 tower. So it's Nuts who survives instead. But the combination, we're waiting for it all game long. Double Blink Daggers, Winter Wyvern, and DK Phobos on the Darkseer. Get the combination off to a beautiful outcome for VP.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
God damn. that's a 4-man fight too, I think.
Yeah. That looks
Dire's
real
middle
pretty
tower
when you
has
have an
fallen.
Ember Spirit and then the charge to finish things up.
Alright.
Dire's
I
middle
mean,
tower taking
casting is getting really
damage.
weird because I'm like harping on problems. Like, because if you look at this game realistically, Alliance don't really have a method of winning.
Under fire.
Like, I'm not sure. Let's see. They can win some fights to VP play bad. See.
Dire's middle tower.
Trying to
Oh, they
chase
got
down. Are they getting caught on their way out? Looks like DK Bobos will. He put himself up on the
He gets
cliff
someone
there.
down as well.
Yeah, FNG is going to be the next hero, kind of gets caught. Nuts, yeah, he'll be fine. Illidan's actually pops the BKB to try and commit to this one. He draws a lot of attention, but now that BKB and the TP out is going to be canceled by the Reaper's Scythe, and they'll just right-click him down. That was an awkward one.
PL casts BKB. PL can't do shit. Like he's gonna be okay because he's BKBs and he has iron shell on him. And he just runs in against the 0 BKB on Alliance. So he does do decent damage, and he can stay on top of you because he has the spells to do so. But, no iron shell, no, useless.
Ace, he still has no farm. He's still below the 10k, but despite the fact that we're 30 minutes in, when you're usually hoping that your carry is hitting 10k by 20 minutes. I mean,
But he has no CS.
yeah.
But he has
82
less CS
CF.
than he has the 4th lowest CS on his team.
Yeah. You know you got issues when your support has more CS than you.
Oh, he also Winter Wyvern though. I mean that's
Yeah.
I mean that's from spiders. So
Yeah.
it's like 30 spiders or 40 spiders, whatever.
Alright, so
Structure is gonna get more stuff now, so that doesn't happen to me. Fair play your life like this.
is there more value in the offensive potential of 2 different Winter Curses on Winter Wyvern or Lincoln's to deal with the Necrophos ultimate? Because he's got a Perseverance right now.
I think he should get because he's like one of the most important heroes on this team, and like whatever he does, like the enemy doesn't have any BKBs, so when the Winter Curse nerf doesn't do anything to him. And as long as he keeps them in control, like Ember's
Dire's
gonna
bottom
kill.
barracks are under attack.
And Ember, like all these heroes all have BKBs, like they all decide to go BKB, so there's no reason to go Lincoln's room. Like they're gonna tank everything. Like they don't have any right click on Alliance.
4-man smoke up from Alliance looking for a pickup. They're going to run right into Lil. They'll get a Reaper's Scythe kill out of that, but that's just a 90-second death. I mean, I guess with the Reaper's Scythe, those kind of pickoffs are a bit worse, but... Normally you'd look
Alliance
at
has
that.
their BKBs. They have 2 BKBs. That's forgive on the Bloodstone idea. He's just... I like that. Not gonna farm Bloodstone anyway, so he's just gonna fight with a BKB.
And charge onto him.
Nickrolite's not gonna be there, because he's really far away.
Yeah.
Blink in and vacuum.
Oh, the vacuum and the wall right there. The snowball's down. They're going to be able to bring S4 inside of that one, but are they going to be able to survive through this? It looks like the BKB is good enough. The Slight Fist does a lot of damage. S4's low. Illidan's trying to commit to it. They throw out the stun, but double BKBs from VP is allowing them to be able to chase him down. The Slight Fist will finish him off even after they force that out. Illidan's going to be caught, though. They don't have the Reaper Sight, but they still manage to just battle him down. God has free reign away from this, though.
I side there. Like, what the fuck? Like, he got used, and then Darksphere didn't blink in to cancel the Lush Rack stun. So FNG got stunned, and he couldn't get his ulti off until later. So S4 lived at 1 HP, and then he got mech and healed by Necrolite. Like, if people just like aren't so scared to play the game, like people are not feeling it. Like the picks are weird, and the game is weird, and like no one really understands what's really happening in this game. I guess it's sort of understandable, but like that was one of the most obvious like things to do in Dota. Like if Lushback's schooling, like you cancel his fucking stun, and then FNG will get his spells off.
The winner of that fight was G, though. He's got a Crystallis at least.
Yeah. This game gets really weird though. I don't really know what happens anymore because Necrolite leaking is really fucked up.
Yeah, there's always that potential you lose one hero, but he's then down for like 100 seconds with no buyback.
And this Broodmother is like, he's getting, like, he has the highest CS in the game now, like one of them, like one of the strength. So all of a sudden, he's just been farming. And he apparently plays this hero a lot, and his armor Bulldogs, he just farms. He's fucking farmed. He's useful. He has the last, he has BKB.
Alliance are gonna actually catch DK Phobos, and it's gonna be another Reaper side kill. They throw it out, and yeah,
that might be a Roshan. That hero is way too important.
What do VT do when it's a pickoff like that? You can't just let Alliance get controlled. You just try and split push and avoid fights.
Well, I don't think that pickoff should happen like that for free. Yeah,
oh, they're actually going to try and get at the Bulldog here and throw all their ultimates out at him, and he's definitely dead. Now, the question is whether or not VP are going to get caught in the situation as Deathborn runs on forward. He gets off the 0-7 now, pops the BKB, throws out the stun, but there is double BKB heroes that are going to be able to survive through this. The Golden Break doesn't really work out, though. Illidan was unable to help finish off his board. He managed to get himself away. The VP are getting away with their supports right now at very low HP. And then G is going to be run down by the Tyrant Mage. Lil's going to go down to the Snowball from Nuts. And it looks like the cores are only going to be able to punish Nuts as he is going to be run down. Ice Shark's block. Oh, that's a good setup. Sleight of Fist chains, though, will catch him still.
Do not stand against us.
They see their opportunity. They get to pick off on the Broodmother and then the following fight because there is no Reaper Scythe, and S4 is still just a bit too weak. I mean, he draws so much attention to himself, but the physical damage of Illidan and G still threaten him incredibly quickly.
Oh shit, are they gonna get the Rex? The range Rex? They don't have BKB, so they're a little scared right now.
Yeah.
Because like, one Yo's into stun into a star, multi can kill them. They're just gonna play it safe. They're not gonna go for it.
You gotta get Diffusal Blade next on Illidan, right? I mean, it's two intelligence cores. Isn't there a lot of value in Diffusal?
As well, they're not on the way to
Alright. Well, let's see. If he does go Diffusal, he almost has it.
I think a Basher is good. Yeah,
you want to explain that one for me?
I would like to see a Basher. Because they can just abyssal them, like, it's gonna be sick.
Are you just getting up on Phantom Blaster as a hero? Like, you're just like, it's a Wraith King now. You just go in Abyssal Blade. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, he can bash them up. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's gonna matter, because realistically, he's not gonna be the main damage hero of this team. It's gonna be the other heroes. You can slow him down a bit. I'm not sure though. I mean, Diffusal's fine. Like, Diffusal's good. It's just Diffusal's better than Basher, but I think Abyssal is better than Diffusal. I mean, obviously one is like 2 times the gold, but I think having the Abyssal later on is gonna be sick. And I think the Basher's good enough. Anyway, he went Diffusal.
Well, you've got a fresh BKB on the Necrophos, so that's actually not gonna be as good.
No. He has a refresher soon. Oh no, he went Lotus Orb. Does that work?
Wait, what?
Ulti? How does it work? Oh, Necro.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, it does.
If you cast it after you ulti, what happens?
Tower is being attacked.
I believe it bounces back when the nuke lands, just like most missiles. I believe it still acts that way.
Oh.
And it'll still go back to Necrophos. My problem with Lotus Orb has always been the fact that when Necrophos throws it out, he's usually not in any real danger, unless you're initiating on him and he's responding with it. But in that case, he's probably still going to be still probably going to die.
Yeah, I don't really like the Lotus Orb. I like Refresher a lot more.
Yeah.
But it's something to cancel the. Now every hero on our team has a way to cancel the silence. Redbreaker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's nice. I have 2 silences on Alliance after all.
And that's what's been getting Illidan or G caught most of the time is
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
when their BKBs are down.
Melee rank because he wants to be in a better position. Like he can get the range, but he like just wants to be in a better position. Right now.
Dire's middle
Right.
tower
He uses his illusions to go for the range tracks, but because he didn't go for it before, they're actually going to go for the infinite charge on S1 and will be able to get the combination out with the back and over the top with his curse. No, we got silence still though. They managed to fish off at least the Lesh rank now. The Lions start backing themselves up. There is no buyback. I'm a Bulldog on the front lines with the light skill and the BKB. A great Skyrim mains ultimate, but not enough to finish off FNG. And there's that Winter's Curse on the 3. Will wipe out 1, 2, 3 with Admiral Bulldog still the only one who's alive, but he can't even get 1 kill. That's a buyback from 1, but no one else from Alliance has it. And that's going to be 2 lanes or racks at the very minimum, or just a straight out GG. Alliance will lose game number 2, making this 2-game series a draw.
The radiant But does that mean he lose? Think about it.
Interesting. That was definitely the best word to describe both of these games.
Low is classic, sells all the items, buys the items, the same item.